Right, here's a quick demo of the setup. So I've left it all open so you can kind of see the wires. So basically what you got, this main unit, it'll have the bellow over it so you won't really see the wires inside. And you don't really need to access any of this apart from sometimes you need to switch the camera off and on there. So one of the things you always need to make sure is that's on manual. There's no reason anyone to change it, and sometimes you might have to go in and switch the camera off and on just to reconnect it, but you don't need to kind of pull the bellow off. What you do is you take these two screws off and then that comes off, and then you've got access to the switches on the top to switch the camera on and off. So that's the inside, but again this will all be covered up when I send you it. Then you've got on the top, I'll have the beauty dish as well, that you just attach to it, and then you've got the power lead and this lead coming from there that goes into the back there. You can't plug them in the wrong slot, so you've got that power lead that goes round and up to there, and then you've got your main power that powers the whole unit that goes into the back of there and down there. I'll leave these wires, I should be able to leave these wires when I package it up in here, so you can just kind of take it out. And actually no I won't, because I'll put it in the tube, but I'll show you the wires again. Then you've got, in this unit, you've got 3 wires. One's the power lead, which is this long one, which again you just run down there. You've got the USB, the normal USB, which just runs to there, and then you've got the USB-C, which is for the printer, which runs down there, and then to your back of your printer, which is in here. Then the only thing you've got here is the USB lead and the power lead, and then you've got your, obviously your plugs. So the only thing you've got coming out at the bottom of this tube at the back which charges the wires is your main power lead, which plugs into there, your printer USB, and then your power lead for the Surface Pro that's in there, which is a long one. So you've only got those 3 wires to plug in. That's it, there's nothing else really to change. This attaches straightforward, you can attach it with that screw there. You can move up and down with these screws. What we do is run an extension lead. I haven't got it at the moment, but when we run an extension lead, this extension lead can sit on that shelf and then all your wires just go into there. But then it's just a matter of, once you've got the wires connected, you just switch on the Surface Pro with the button at the top. There's nothing else you need to access, and then when you're into the software, I've already set this up, so you click that Breeze software there. I'll add the code in before I send it, and it'll just connect to the camera. You'll see it connected up there. If it says not connected, make sure you haven't got this open twice, because sometimes people open it and then they'll open it again and it won't connect. But you might have to switch the camera off and on, but just make sure everything's powered. If everything's powered, this the flash will be on as well, so you'll be able to see that. But then it's just a matter of, it'll all be set up, so you just click Start Photo Booth, and then it's just ready to go. I'll do a separate video for the software so you can swap the images out. But we'll do, the other thing while I'm setting pictures is, this is, you can zoom in and out here, and also your focus is manual, so you want to, the way I do it is, you'll see on the screen in a moment, I'll use the focus and I'll put my hand, and then I'll use my other hand to focus it, so it's focused on my hand, because that's pretty much where people are standing. But yeah, that's it, and it should print out if I've got it switched on. Oh yeah, probably haven't got it switched on. Oh yeah, I've got it switched on. Yeah, but yeah, it'll print out. I'll make sure that's working. Don't want to start the video again.